figured there'd be some more in these rocks right here. There we go. There's just something about the water it's more than relaxation. It's almost like a healing thing, just good for your soul. So yeah. Good morning, what is up? Welcome back to the Real TM Fishing YouTube channel. So we didn't film last week. Probably had the best fishing trip I've had in a long time. And of course, lo and behold, it was on the day I chose not to film. But that is all right. I enjoyed the break, but we are back at it again this week. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try to just recreate my path that I did last week. And yeah, as you can see, we're out here. It's super early. Sun is just starting to peek up over the mountains there behind me, or ridges, what you'd call it. Yeah, there's mountains around here. But we are in Saudi Daisy. Halfway between Saudi and Dayton. Maybe not quite halfway, but we're more towards Dayton than we are Saudi. So we're just gonna troll back along the bank here. We're on the 58 highway side of Lake Chickamauga. So yeah, we've got some rods with us. We've got some bait with us. We're not going to do anything normally or anything differently than we normally do. We're going to start out throwing some topwater. We've got some other lures, and then we've got some shiners in the bait shack there. So yeah, man, it's beautiful out here. There's nobody out here yet. There's one boat at the boat ramp. So it's good to be out here. It's good to be back filming. I'm glad y'all are tagging along with me as always. And hey, who knows, maybe we'll have a little bit of luck today. We're gonna be safe, we're gonna catch some fish, we're gonna have some fun, and we're gonna relax. So yeah, let's get to it, y'all, and hey, let's go fishing. All right, y'all, show y'all what we're gonna start with. Now, whether or not we'll have any luck on it, I don't know, but that is a Lunk Hunter prop frog, which is the LH on its body there. And it's just a topwater frog, both of its feet there. Kind of turn the way a whopper plopper does on the retrieve. That is just an Abu Garcia Black Max. And then that is actually a custom rod that was given to me a few years back by a buddy of mine that's no longer with us. So, but it is a custom rod that is made in Cleveland, Tennessee. And that's all I can really make out on it, is that it says Cleveland, Tennessee on it, or handmade in Cleveland, Tennessee. So I don't know much about it. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably like a 6'7" or 6'6", 6'7", medium, probably medium fast. But yeah, we're gonna troll in this cove here, and yeah, we're gonna see if we can get us the topwater blow up this morning. There we go, y'all, on the prop frog. It's a good one too. It's a real good one. Boom, look at that, y'all. Ah, geez Louise. That is a killer way to start the morning, y'all. That's a big old bass, y'all. We had a good hook set on him too. He probably destroyed our prop frog, but look at that, look at that, y'all. Look at that on the topwater. Yeah. All right. Man, that's a big one. He's pretty good size. Let's see if we can't get a weight on him. I knew if we got out here early enough, we'd get a topwater blow up. And I am so glad I got that on camera for y'all. I think I might go, he's probably 2.5, maybe 3. What y'all think? 2.5? Say 2.32. Well, that's close. 2.16. We're gonna snap a picture with this guy. We gotta get back out here. Man, that's a killer fish right there, y'all. All right, y'all. Let's get him back in the water and let's assess the damage to this this prop frog. We appreciate you, buddy. There he goes. Yes. All right. Oh man. Let's see. He didn't destroy it, but as you can see, these prop frogs have 3 hooks in them. So let's see if we can feed it back through his body, and we want this part to come back out right there, like that. We don't want a hook in our hand. And yeah, how about that? Almost a 2.5 pounder to start the morning. Let's see if we can get us another one before we switch over to something else. The thing about topwater is you've only got a limited window. So if you want to try to get that all elusive topwater bite that just get your blood flowing first thing in the morning, you got to be out here early. You can do it in the late evening too, right before sundown, but you're not going to come out here in the middle of the day and just throw topwater all day long and get a bunch of fish. It just doesn't work that way. I wish it did, but it does not, unfortunately. All right, we're gonna turn. I'm gonna turn to the right here, the way I can fish off of this side of the boat. There we go, y'all. I didn't have the camera going. I switched to a whopper plopper. Dang, should have been recording. That's all right. That was a good blow up right there. Well, crud. Let me get my pliers here. We don't want to hurt this guy. I'm just a little guy, but we love the little guys just as much as we do the big guys. Because a lot of days, the little guys will save the trip. A pretty little smallmouth right there. Y'all, that's fish number 2 on the top water. Oh, he's mad. All right, so yeah, I'll show y'all. I switched to a high-speed rod here. It's a pro qualifier from Bass Pro, and then that's a 7-foot medium action Vendetta Abu Garcia, and then that's a Strike King whopper plopper. It's actually called a Patroller, or you know, I think it's called a Patroller 90 or Patrol 90 or something. This reel, this is more ideal what you want for a topwater lure, because it doesn't take much to bring it through the water to get it to create that disturbance. So come on. The bad thing is when they get tangled around the line like that, they will not spin right. That's okay. That's the first fish I've caught on this rod and reel. Bought it at a yard sale for 15 bucks. And you know anything about fishing prices, it's a good deal for that rod and reel right there. Oh, there we go, y'all. Another one on top. Ooh, it's a pretty decent one. Oh yeah, smallmouth. Aye, come off. That's a good smallmouth, y'all. Dang, I was trying to flip him up in the boat and he decided to start ripping drag. Dang it. Whew. Yeah, that one, that kind of sucked. That's a pretty small mouth too. I figured there'd be some more in these rocks right here. There we go. Gotta love that topwater bite, y'all. Gotta love it, gotta love it. That's a spot. Yes, sir. That's what you want the trebles to do, is that right there. Got him in his gill plate. Let's take our time and get this out of him. I don't want to hurt the fish. I'm not into hurting them. No, yeah, let's see. We're really close to it being in his gills. There we go. Perfect. Okay, whatever. Boy, that's a pretty spot right there, y'all. Look at that. Boy, got some beautiful color on him. Losing our opportunity on the topwater bite, so. Oh no, my rod. Ah! That's a good save right there, y'all. Hey, we all make mistakes. And that's, man, that's a mistake. There we go, y'all. There's another one. I seen him jumping over here and I had to troll over to him. It's a good one. Ah, he come off. That was a good fish. Dang. I didn't even have a chance to flip him in the boat. That'd have been the biggest one we caught today. Dang, dang, dang. I'm rusty with using a bait caster, y'all. I am not getting that good of hook sets. Let's see here. There we go, y'all. That's how you got to do it. You're not a big guy, but when you see him jumping like that, all you got to do is put it right on top of them. And they will hit it. Because what they're doing is they're storming those bait fish. And if you can see them jumping and you're actually close enough, I promise you 9 times out of 10, if you bring it right back over top of where the water's being broke, you can get them to bite. Man, all right, guys. We've been out here a little over an hour. Maybe not quite an hour, probably right at an hour. And like I said, I don't know when the topwater bite stops, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch over to a rooster tail. It is called cheese fly. It's what we used last weekend and it did really well. So we're just gonna go along the bank here by these docks and then just work our way down river. And man, how about that for some topwater fishing first thing this morning? We landed 4, we missed 2. Hey, 4 out of 6 is not bad. So let me change the battery in the GoPro here and we'll get right back at it, y'all. See if he hits it, y'all. It's a gar following it. Ah, he went for it. He's still little gar. There we go, guys. Big old Mondo long gear here. Yeah, it's a good sized gill. We'll take any kind of fish. I'm not just out here fishing for bass. I do love the gills because a lot of times when you're fishing, you got to remember who was there for you when no one else was. And that is the blue gills. All right, guys, here we go. Little bass. Got him. Oh boy, he's got some beautiful colors on him. Hold still. What a boy, he's feisty. Boy, he's beautiful. All right. Like I said, we're just doing a little live bait fishing here. So let's turn back around here and we'll rebait and we'll get back out here. We're just kind of relaxing and taking it all in. Taking it all in right now. We're just enjoying ourselves. Because part of fishing is relaxing. So we'll get baited up and we'll get right back out here. Boy, he hit that like a bass, y'all. Get us out of the rocks here. He hit it hard, I will say that. He's not very big, but he is a fish. A little bluegill while we're sitting here. Just throwing this rooster tail around these rocks while we're double up, y'all. What in the world? Oh my goodness. What a beautiful fish. Oh my goodness. I've never caught one with that kind of color on it. Now, as I was saying, I was just flipping around this rooster tail here. Is it a warmouth? Look at the color on that fish, y'all. Oh my. Boy, that is an absolutely gorgeous fish. Wowee. I don't know. I think it's a warmouth. I mean, I can put my thumb in his mouth, so he's fairly good size. But man, just look at the color on that guy, y'all. That is absolutely gorgeous. All right. That is awesome. I've never caught a fish that looks like that. That was cool. Nice little double up there, y'all. Get back out of the rocks here and yeah. Got a nice breeze blowing on us from the south here. Coming upriver. Kind of nice. But yeah, man. So yeah, if anybody knows what that was, please feel free to let me know. Like I said, I think it is a warmouth, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, that was a really cool fish, y'all. That's awesome. We're just doing what we always do here, just in the mouth, out the nostril. I did change depth though. So we're fishing fairly deep here. But yeah. Not a bad day, if I do say so myself. That's just gonna keep fishing these rocks right here. Really no reason to move. Oh, look at that, y'all, on the downfall. What do I have? Whoa! Oh my goodness, it's a big old smallmouth. Where's he at? Man, I'm fishing so deep. You know what? Got him. Oh my. Okay, y'all. Hey. Pretty sure the hook come out of his mouth. No? That was as soon as I threw it. Oh my God, this is a beautiful smallmouth, y'all. We're gonna measure this guy. Look at that. Look at that smallmouth, y'all. 16 inches, I'm gonna say. Maybe 15, 16. He weighs every bit of 2 pounds. Fix your tail there, bud. Get straight. Right at 15.5 inches, y'all. Oh my. I thought I was hung up. He literally got that on the downward. Let's see here. We'll weigh this guy just for good measure. 1.62. Boy, that's a beautiful smallmouth, y'all. Get us out of these rocks here. All right, y'all, we've had him out of the water long enough. Look at the color on that guy. Well, that's a fish right there, y'all. For him to only weigh a little over 1.5 pounds, he's ready. Come on, buddy. Go on. There he goes, y'all. Man, Look at that, y'all. 3 fish back to back to back. All right. Get turned around here, and I knew them smallmouth were out here lurking somewhere today. So yeah, we're just gonna keep doing the same thing. All right, guys, I'm gonna talk about something right quick before we get back started here. As you can see how deep I'm fishing about 5 foot. Actually, maybe more. Actually, I'm fishing 7 foot. That's a 7-foot rod. So when you're fishing with live bait like that in a boat, it's hard sometimes with a bass to grab him up like that. We got really lucky. As y'all know, I'm not the best net man, and I have missed a bunch of fish with the net. But yeah, it's just something to keep in mind. It's one of those no risk, no reward thing. You gotta take the chance, and you're gonna miss fish because you can't land them all, especially at a depth like this in a boat. But yeah, I missed that fish, or I missed the fish right here 2-3 times. He's little enough, I'll just flip him up to us. There we go, y'all. Yeah. I missed twice right here. And I knew it was a bass by the way he was pulling it under. And so I just kept going right back in there, and it paid off. Man, I'm telling y'all, I thought I had a good day on the water last weekend when I wasn't filming, but today has just been something else. Like, I cannot complain at all. Like, man, we're gonna keep doing it. I don't know how much longer we'll stay out here. I've got plenty of bait and I've got plenty of time, but I wouldn't be mad if I had to end the trip right now. But we're not going to. We're gonna fish a little bit longer, and hopefully we'll catch us a couple more fish. So yeah, let's see if I can continue to work the magic today. Not a huge fish. I don't even know what it is. It's another bass. Nah, he come off. A little spot bass. He wasn't real big, but they're still biting. I'm trying to stay tucked off out of the sun because, boy, I'm gonna tell you, it's a little warm. Not the bass I'm looking for, but gotta love, like I said, gotta love the bluegills. Oh man, he's got a mess here. There we go. Yeah, pretty little gill. Nope. All right, not the bass I wanted, but we're gonna keep on fishing though. Here we go, y'all. We can keep him down. This is a pretty decent fish. Just seen the bobber bouncing. Just have a pretty decent hook set on him. Boom. Man, what a fish. Not that great of a hook set. Look at that, y'all. Man, what do you think? Think we should keep fishing? I don't know. I said one more, didn't I? That's, I don't know. We're gonna keep trying, I guess. It's hard to say no. Sorry about my glasses being in the weather when they're biting, so we'll rebait and get right back out here. Man, I've never in my life caught this many bluegill on a rooster tail. I mean, they've just been tearing it up today. I did really well last week on this color for bass, but we'll take the bluegill too. All fish are welcome on the Real TN Fishing YouTube channel. All right, y'all, life jackets on. We're gonna go ahead and call it. Did y'all keep track of how many fish we caught today? Because I know I didn't. I was having a blast out here today. Man, what an awesome day. I've had 2 really good weeks in a row here, and I think I caught just as many fish today as we did last week. Man, what about those topwater blow-ups and those topwater bites? That's what you want when you come out early in the morning in the summertime. It's what we dream about all year long as fishermen. So all in all, man, what an awesome day. I could not be happier. Man, I am so lucky. I'm so fortunate, so blessed to be able to do this. As you can see, it's kind of getting a little wavy out here, a little white cappy, a little choppy. There's boats everywhere behind me. So that's going to do it for us. We will do it again next week. We may catfish. We may find another part of the river that we're not super familiar with and just see what happens and try our luck. So I hope y'all all have a great upcoming week. Stay cool, drink plenty of water, and if you haven't already, hit that like and that subscribe button for me. But yeah, we'll do it again next week, y'all. God bless, and until next time, y'all, hey, let's go fishing.